Hi Gemini, and welcome to your tarotvideoscope for April 2017 by Ama. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. Please always make sure that you also listen for your sun sign and your rising sign, because sometimes your messages could make better sense to you through your moon sign or through your rising sign. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also contact me through my website amalightworker.com. Please like, share, subscribe. So if you like this video, please subscribe. When you subscribe, you also allow me to take messages that could be important for you. So you allow me, basically, you give me permission to take messages for you. I will also be recording a Vimeo video for those of you who are interested to hear more. So click in the link down here below in the show more description box. That link is going to take you to the Vimeo videos. In the Vimeo videos, I will be passing on to you more of your Akashic Records messages. I will be pulling out a card, and I will also clear any disturbing energies that could be blocking you during April 2017. So now let's focus on this reading today for you. I have 5 cards laid out. I will be doing the 5-card tarot spread called the Key of Life. And right off the bat, the general feelings that I am picking up that have to do with, for some of you, it's going to be a big emotionally a hard time this month, big changes, having to deal with some even emergency situations, big decisions when it comes to love, career, job opportunities, and dealing with your past or feelings all related to something in the past, so to speak. There's also opportunities and new romance, new love, or even a proposal. So let's break it down one by one. In the position of what is the root cause of this that is still affecting you, you have the Tower. So the Tower is not generally a good card, but let me focus, because not all the messages are totally bad, and even when you get a good card, sometimes there could be some messages that are not so positive. So first, the meaning of the Tower, to me personally, it means sudden, unexpected changes, change of homes, moving, devastating conditions in some way, financial problems, separations, divorce, conflict, loss of faith. But it also means deception and oppression. And it does feel that for most of you, it feels like you had to go through some struggles. I feel like they are referring to different events in your life that already happened. A breakup, problems with a friendship, suddenly having to change homes, deciding to quit a job, maybe some other financial problems that you needed to find a solution to that, or that maybe you needed to address. For a lot of you, they are also talking about some problems that have to deal, or they have to do with the space where you live, your neighborhood, problems with neighbors, change of residence, change of address. It also feels that for some of you, they are talking about you kind of have, or you are experiencing some sort of a fallout with some people in your life. This could be your friends, this could be a boss, this could also be family members. I feel that this card is showing up because you, the way this is coming to me, in order to build a new building, you need to destroy the old one. So I feel that unwillingly, maybe you are not trying to experience change, but unwillingly life will put you through a lot of, at least to the least, emotional changes, because you need to still go deep within and heal yourself from emotions. How you feel about certain people, certain relationships. Where do you think that your future is going? It's going to be a lot of introspective and reassessment. I also feel that this card is kind of, I keep also getting images of cleaning up everything, dealing with technical or computeric errors, compiling or clearing out files, whether it is files in your computer or print out pieces of paper that you are trying to put into the right files or in the right. It's like you are trying to compartmentalize different things according to like organizing in files or in cabinets. um For some of you, I feel that this is in relation to a financial situation. It could be a financial situation that could be linked, affected in some way from a recent divorce or from someone with whom you have a child with. I also feel like you could be finding information, the truth, or something that you didn't know it exists, or something that you thought that you lost. And when this information comes up, or when this truth comes up, or when there's something that you lost is returned to you, that is going to be both for you kind of a melting breaking point for you emotionally, but at the same time feeling excited, happy, and liberated. However, please be careful of conflict. You are going to have a hard time avoiding certain people or conflict, but this may be difficult nevertheless. With this, it's unusual for me to get something around a car addressing some issues that have to deal with buying a car, or maybe you bought a car and now you may try to return it, something is not quite right, avoiding a car accident, anything that has to deal with your license, either a license being issued or a license being suspended, insurances that have to deal with your car. But I also hear mortgages, mortgages in relation to a mortgage that you have on your home or other properties. And I also keep getting a re-examining of some financial situation for those of you who have this desire to either be self-employed or to build some sort of a business. Some of you, if you are in a business partnership in some way, you may part ways. So again, remember, this is a general reading. I do not know how personally it's going to affect you, but I keep getting a parting of ways in some way. So there are going to be some Geminis who are going to part ways, either with a business partner, with a lover, could be parting ways from your current job, parting ways with your job, parting ways with the friends, or parting ways with someone, in other words. We don't know why this is happening. The next card that you have is the Hanged Man, and it does fall in the position of your present current situation. To me, it means trapped in your own fear, having to face some decisions. But it also means focusing on your life values, the way you think. It also means sometimes that this card also means trial. But it is also a card that represents your wisdom, how much strength you have gained over time, how wise you are now. Circumspection, or if I'm saying that correctly, I keep hearing some words that I don't necessarily have heard before. It also represents divination, prophecy, intuition, and the sense of sacrifice. It does feel that for some of you, you are going to find yourself very busy in some way. Whether you are a working Gemini or whether you are a non-working Gemini. In some ways, you are going to find yourself very busy. But also, I feel like for some of you, you have chosen to take on an extra challenge. Maybe you don't know how this is going to work out for you, but I keep getting that great compensation and great pleasure is going to arrive as a result. For some of you, something that you have already worked on, maybe you are going to finalize it and still keep on working on whatever this is during this month of April. Now it's coming to fruition. You are going to either start to make better money, or your financial situation will be stable. For some of you, I feel that this is also related to your psychic ability and your intuition. I feel that many of you Geminis will think, rethink, analyze. You may also try to overanalyze a situation, trying to figure out the next step. You may intuitively be guided as to what do you need to do next, or maybe you need to now start acting on a plan, on a wish, on a desire that you have, thinking what are my chances, do I need to take a chance. You may also be learning, developing more in some way. It could be for some of you courses or learnings or even life lessons that have to do with developing your soul, being trained maybe with energy, or doing some sort of a spiritual work. For other ones, maybe you could learn about technology, you could learn from your mistakes. I keep getting a lot of learning and training in some way. You may also have, you may be in a situation when you have to second guess about what's wrong with your health or with your energy level or even with your sleeping patterns. There's going to be either a shift or a boost when it comes to your health or to your sleep. And maybe that's why you feel like the hangman, like having some dilemmas and fearing that something could happen. But I feel that this is only a transition situation. Whatever the tower is bringing to you, some sort of like destructive force, so to speak, it's not going to be long lasting, it's not going to be permanent, because you are going to shift to something better. I keep getting a sense of either meditation or yoga or something that you are doing that maybe you did not do before, or when you had to go through similar situations, it's something that you did to be more balanced and to handle the situation. Maybe you did meditation, now you're going back to that. Maybe you let a psychologist or a spiritual mentor to guide you through that. You could be going back to that. But I also keep getting that at this point of your life, Gemini, there's nothing stopping you but yourself, but your own doubt and your own fear. You will discover something about yourself that maybe you did not know how much tremendous power, force, and character you actually had. Because for some of you, you never had to deal with some situations. It could be the first time with you dealing with certain situations, and you may discover as a result either talent or your strength or your power. So more so that you thought that you had. Another The other card that is showing up is the Knight of Cups. It does fall in the position of the future. And the Knight of Cups, if it represents a person, generally it represents a Cancer or Scorpio or a Pisces. This could be the Sun sign, the rising sign, or the Moon sign. The Knight, this Knight of Cups represents surprising talent, giving for the sake of support, lost in dreams, hobbies, passion, or drugs. But it also represents arrival, approach, messenger, invitation, proposition, or advances. So let me focus so this way I can figure out what specifically this means for you. For some of you, someone with whom you seem to have a very strong karmic connection could be returning to you in some way. You may hear from them, you could be getting in touch with them, you may hear of them, you may run into this person. This person represents is going to be different for different Geminis. For some of you, it's going to be an old teacher, an old mentor, or old classmates. For some of you, it's going to be an ex-partner, ex-business partner, and ex-romantic partner. And I also keep getting that for some of you, this Knight of Cups is not a person, it represents opportunities. It represents your dreams and wishes that ideally you wanted to happen. Something that you dreamed, you wished, or you prayed for. Now these opportunities could start to manifest. And you could be thinking, I wanted to have this opportunity when I was younger, so years ago, or why right now? It feels like it wasn't the right time for you or the right opportunities. And I feel that for some of you, you need to jump on this opportunity. So don't just jump without analyzing the situation and truly understand what do you need to negotiate, what criterias are asked, what you need to do, duties, responsibilities, having to sign contracts or even renegotiate contracts. But nevertheless, you need to benefit from this second chance or from this opportunity. I feel like someone may be coming to you with a good news or opening up to you, or maybe even asking for your forgiveness, your advice, your guidance in some way. You could also be receiving an invitation. For some of you, this could be some sort of a business proposal or some sort of a proposal. I don't specifically get a marriage proposal through this one. I keep getting some sort of a romantic proposal. So maybe being asked out on a date. Maybe you going to be the one interested in someone and interested in dating them, and maybe you could be trying to ask them out on a date. But I keep getting some sort of a big social event happening, and you are going to be receiving an invitation about that. And this could be anything, but it is some sort of a big social event. Please be careful if you are someone that has someone in your life or had someone in your life that maybe they were depressed, they had some drug problems, alcohol issues, maybe eating disorders, or some other bad habits. Because I keep getting that some boundaries need to be reestablished, and you need to be on the other side of the fence. Whatever this means for you, and however you like to interpret that, because again, it's a general reading, it's going to mean different things to different Geminis. Some people may surprise you. I feel like you could be the one making plans to travel to see them, or they could just show up and making plans to come and see you. But definitely, I keep getting people in or out or traveling back and forth. The next card that I get is the Ace of Pentacles in the position of advice. What's the advice? The Ace of Pentacles to me it means new solid gain. It also means a new friend, new prosperity, wealth. So it is a card related to the luck in your money and financial situation changes for the better. Felicity, so being happy. It also means speedy intelligence. It also means turning some ideas into gold. So the spirit, your guides, your angels are going to give you ideas that through which they're going to feel like your own, but these are money making ideas, inventions. Something that you have been working on is going to give you fruition. You will be compensated financially for that. But it also means contentment, being happy with your achievements, your success. And it's also a card that to me represents a proposal, like a love proposal, being engaged or being married. For some of you, you already had this proposal, and this could be preparing for upcoming nuptials, your wedding, or the engagement party. If this is not you, this is someone else close to you, because I keep getting on the image of an engagement invitation or a wedding invitation for you. For some of you, I keep getting either joining forces with someone else, either your family in some way is joining forces with another family, blending families, blending forces together. And for other Geminis, I feel like they are talking about you finding soul connections with a group of people that to you they're going to feel like your family, like your tribe, your clan. And I did get a similar message for other signs as well. So it seems like karma is bringing you together with people from your own soul group. Your soul group are the people that you did ask to be reincarnated together before you were born in this lifetime. This could be teachers, friends, family members, relatives, new babies that are going to be born, so news of pregnancy or a baby being born. This could also be co-workers, people that you asked, in other words, to have in this life. So it is a big karmic moment when you are going to be coming together with these people. And for some of you, this could be a new romantic connection with a soulmate. You did ask to be together in this lifetime. So for some of you, from a karmic perspective, you will be meeting them. So it's like a gate is opening up starting now in April, going in the next few months, when you are going to meet either a soulmate or people from your soul group. Something when it comes to matters of business ventures or finances seems to be improving, because I keep getting an image of either backed up payments, whoever owes you money, now you are going to receive that, or checks or compensations, or something that you get in other words. It's either from a company, from a bank, from another institution, or from a person. But so the promise for you to get that has been there, but you actually haven't seen the money or the compensation yet. So now you will be actually receiving that. This could also be a new job that is going to be uh, it's going to be a harder job or more work, but it's also more money, and it's just going to give you more joy. For some of you, it's about finding a job that really is challenging and competitive, and it keeps you on your toes, and it keeps you a joy, and you like what you're doing, in other words. So it's not necessarily finding a job for the sake of money. It could also be doing something that you really love and enjoy doing. So for some of you, either you're going to get finally this job, or you probably transitioned into a new career that resonates better with you. You happy to work. It gives you one extra reason to wake up every morning. And the next card that you have, the outcome, or the card that falls in the position of what you need to do to keep and maintain balance, is the Page of Cups. So you're going to deal in some way with Scorpios, Pisces, or Cancerians, sun sign, rising sign, or the moon sign, because the two cards that you got, they do represent the water signs. The Page of Cups, to me, it also represents fresh emotions, gentleness, intuitiveness, sweet, kind. Sometimes this card could also represent a new situation, feeling more empathetic toward others or feeling for the situation of others. It also represents opportunity, luck, money, gifts of money, or just gifts in general. It also represents, to me personally, it also represents youth, inner reflection. It could be a news or some sort of a good opportunity, good news, but it also represents business related things. So let me see, what does this mean for you, and why is it that this card showed up? I feel that in order for your life to be more balanced, for some of you Geminis, you need to either find a solution to a business solution, or address something that has to do with money, checks, payments, so your financial situation in general. For other ones, I feel that you could be waiting or praying for some sort of an opportunity, or maybe this could be some sort of an opportunity that you didn't really see coming. Maybe you didn't put the right value on it, and now it's going to be like a reawakening, understanding the situation that you are facing, and seeing and understanding everything and everyone with fresh eyes, from a whole new different perspective. It feels that for some of you, something that you already have invested on, worked on, now is going to compensate you, not only in terms of joy and achievement, but also financially. You could be signing or closing a deal of a book, a rental agreement, a business venture. It could be a new job contract. It could also be something job related. I don't know if it is some sort of a compensation, but it is something job related that already happened. I also keep getting through this card some sort of a good news coming to you from children or a child, if you have one. So spending good quality time with your children, some sort of a good news from a child. But this card also represents an application for me. Sometimes it represents an application. Whatever this is, you could be applying for some stuff, filling out applications, or this could be that you already applied for something and now you could be receiving a good news or some sort of a news in relation to that. You may be asked to go over some things or redo some stuff that maybe you missed, or some adjustings need to be done in relation to some paperwork, contracts, or in regards to this application. Someone may just surprise you with little things. I don't know if this is a gift, invitation, but I keep getting people doing nice things for you in little ways that are meaningful to you as a person. And I keep getting good luck coming to you from overseas or expanding overseas, connecting with people that are a lot more different from you in some way. But generally, this denotes matters of money, wealth, and prosperity changing in your favor. So luck changes in your favor. So you started with a tower, but we're ending up with luck changing in your favor. So more power to you. So let's now focus on your Akashic Records messages. Allow me to remind you to like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you give me permission to take messages for you as well. Please click in the links down here below if you are interested to hear more. Email me at amalightworker@gmail.com for scheduling. Some Geminis may have to face difficult choices, tough decisions, but also you need to be aware that even if you don't have anything planned, or even if you don't plan to make any changes, in some ways karma will intervene, and karma will bring you changes nevertheless. Karma could bring you solutions or conclusions to at least one thing, one situation in your life. For some of you, this thing or this situation could be in love, relationships, or it could be in relation to money and financial matters, but it's going to be different for different Geminis. There is a lot of manifestation going on now in your life, Gemini. If it is a healthy relationship that you wanted to manifest, that you desire to manifest, this will take place over the course of the next 3 months. For some of you in April, for other ones in May or in June. If it is that you wanted to manifest a new job, that could just be happening. If you wanted to manifest like a career or boosting a career or being self-employed, so anything in relation to work and career, that is the time now when these are going to start manifesting. Again, they're talking about this time frame, April, May, and June, even though this is a reading for May. I'm sorry, even though this is a reading for April. So they said that in general, your desires and wishes about money and finances and prosperity in general will start to manifest. Expect to be very busy this month, either with social engagements, other activities, you be busy at work, or simply be busy with your daily life activities. You may have to deal with the news, or you could receive a news from a legal department, the court system, immigration, IRS, taxes, or you could be hearing a news from another government agency or a department within the government. So the situation is going to be different for different Geminis. I also kept getting images of learning, training, being licensed or certified, car-related matters. You may need to that some car-related matters that you may need to address, take care of, attend courses, classes, workshops, seminar, conferences. You will run into the right people at the right time. Or if you had any questions, you may find the right information to answer to these questions. Many of you will have job interviews, or you could have other opportunities showing up out of nowhere in relation to jobs, careers, business ventures, or collaborating with others in some ways. If you were keeping some information to yourself, or if you were keeping secrets to yourself, some of you may decide that the time has arrived when you now will release this information, talk to others about it, or so you can spill out your secrets, in other words, or your plans. If there is, on the other hand, if there is anything that you are being kept in the dark about it, or if there is anything that you absolutely need to know that you were not aware before, like people lying to you, deceiving, keeping information from you, or hiding the truth in some way, is like karma is going to intervene and everything will be revealed to you. You will find out in some way. I also got a lot of images of marriage proposals, going out on dates, being asked out, or asking someone out. Excuse the noise outside. Attending weddings, or attending other big functions. So they said from a karmic point of view, this will be a life-changing month, because karma is like wants to destroy everything old, deal with the old, and make room for the new. So out with the old and in with the new from a karmic perspective. Thank you again so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click in the link down here below if you are interested to hear more. Contact me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. In case you notice this piece of paper here, is because that when I access the Akashic records, I need to be tuned in. They show me the images, the information, and after I close the Akashic records, then I concentrate on writing all the messages down for you. Otherwise, I forget. And this process could take 5 minutes, could take 30 minutes, so it's kind of long. Every sign is different. Thank you again so much. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye-bye.